Hello. In this video I would like to talk a bit about the other messages of The Eye of the Revelation, the book by Peter Gelder, written in 1939. So part one is about, like the intro and the Five Tibetan Rites. Part two is about that rite number 6. And part 3 is about nutrition. And it's pretty interesting. So I will just give you a breakdown and you can read it for yourself. The monks in this lamastery, like a lama monastery, are vegetarian, but not per se so. So they do eat meat once in a while, but only very little. And this is exactly my philosophy, like people are asking me, like when I'm invited to do a training in Switzerland or something, are you vegan? I'm like, well, mostly, but no. Are you vegetarian? Well, mostly, but no. Like in my nutrition philosophy, anything is allowed. And like what I often see with people who are rigorously vegan, for example, is that I miss a shining energy. Now, in my philosophy, I see meat and fish and cheese, I see that as retox, like the opposite of detox, unhealthy, but it doesn't mean that it's unhealthy. If you're always eating vegan, for example, and maybe your body once in a while needs like chicken broth, I'm just saying something, but you ignore that feeling of your body because in your head you have to be vegan. I'm not saying it's bad, and I mean for the world, and for the footprint on the world, it's a good thing. But like once in a while you may wanna get off your philosophy just because your body needs it. Now, so these monks, that are 100 years old and look like 35 and behave like 25, they do eat meat. But what they are very strict in is not to mix. Like, you don't mix. If you eat meat, you can eat different kinds of meat, but you eat meat only. You don't mix bread with cheese, which is for me, of course, I'm Dutch, come on, like I love bread with butter and cheese. So I'm not sticking to what I'm telling here, but I also feel that like my gut is so healthy through belly breathing, through baking soda, through whatever, the 5 Tibetan Rites, that I can burn anything, like I have the feeling that I could eat food that's overdate and still burn it and not get sick. I'm not testing that, by the way. I'm not like, I'm totally mad. Bread only, fruits only, vegetables only, fruits and vegetables they mix. And regarding eggs, they have a philosophy that they eat the yellow, the eggnog of an egg raw, and never during dinner, always before or after. Sugar is not like in a dessert, after you've eaten you get like a dessert. That's not it. That's exactly my philosophy, and I adopted this myself and not from the Tibetan rites. Like dessert is like making you bloat and stuff like that. I have no bloating, nothing, and really healthy in the gut. But for example, coffee and tea, if you want to add sugar, that's okay. But you shouldn't add milk to your tea. Sorry, English people. Or to your coffee. So it's pretty interesting that the philosophy of the lamas that that invented the Tibetan rites, or that were practicing it, because the people that invented it is like 2,500 years ago, of course. They have a certain idea about food, but it's not very rigid. Like no eggs, no cheese, no butter, no meat, not allowed. No, anything is allowed, but you just don't mix those foods. Interesting. Okay, this is one message of the eye of the revelation about nutrition. I hope this helped, and let me know in the comments if you have anything to add about your philosophy about nutrition. I would love to know. I am always learning, so thank you.